All right, I'm going to tell you guys a secret. When I was in college, I failed swimming. I couldn't do backstrokes. I couldn't do butterflies. I mean, me jumping off a 10-meter, sure, into the pool, easy. Doing strokes, though, Chase Liaki here at the Blue Futon reviewing Night Swim in 4DX. So what's it about? Pretty simple premise. You have a guy, used to be a pro baseball player, but now MS has ruined his career, and now him and his family are traveling around the country to find the right house for them, and they find one, I'm pretty sure in Minnesota, if I'm not mistaken, but they realize, hey, this has a pool, and this pool could help me doing like water therapy. But what's in the pool? What's in the drains? Who is going to attack this family? So, do you like this film? No, not at all. But there's a lot of different dynamics in this film why I didn't like it that wasn't about the film. So let's talk about those dynamics real freaking quick. The first one, the 4DX. There was no 4DX. I want to say this was the cheapest fuckery of 4DX. I mean, there was maybe one bump or one move, or maybe just the whole theater was broken. But my God, that was a waste of money. Even though I have the Regal thing where I pay $20 a month and it's basically free, but still 4DX is an extra $7 that I paid to do it. If I'm paying that, I want that 4DX experience. I didn't get it. So let me know if you've seen it in 4DX, if there was movement or not, because my theater had zero movement. So right now, Night Swim is the worst 4DX experience in the world. All right, and now let's go with this. There was a family behind me that, let's just say, wouldn't shut the fuck up. I mean, they were moving back and forth. They were yelling cuss words, the N word. It was just so much inappropriateness, literally on their phone calling people my alien. What the fuck does that even mean? And so I'm just like, okay, please shut up. And I was so close to just be like, shut the fuck up. Because it was them, me, a girl in front of me, and another couple. We were professional. We didn't say anything. But if you're going to pay $22 a fucking ticket and there's like 7 of you, you don't care that you just wasted $154? Get the fuck out of here. It's called respect. Is that gone in today's day and age? That integrity and respect are my two things in line. If you fuck with one of those, I get fucking pissed. But anyway, this movie, it made no goddamn sense. Okay, I understand the whole premise is like with the fountain of youth or something like that. It will heal you. But to be healed, you need to take a life to save a life. Understand it. But there is no backstory behind it. It literally is just like, there's a spring that comes out of nowhere, and you have to give a life to take a life. And you get it from a family before that. But then it tries to go more back where it's like, nuns were killed. People in 1937 were killed. People in the 70s were killed. But you don't go into that. And it's very disappointing. This is the most PG-13 horror movie I think I've ever seen. It is so tame. It is shallow. And I was just like, come on. So many disposable characters. So many one-note characters. And I was like, okay, because the 2 horror movies of 2024 came out, this and Founders Day. I was thinking after Founders Day, can Night Swim be worse? It is. So right now, congratulations, Founders Day. You're still the #1 movie of 2024. But when we talk about the positives, there is some interesting scenes, interesting dynamics when they're underwater. Like, okay, that's cool. But then when you see the monster that's like bloated with water, why are you the only one being like, Marco Polo? And why are you the ones dragging them under when there's also other people down below? Why aren't they dragging you under? Like, why are you the main bad guy? Who are you? What entity are you? Are you from hell? Are you from the devil? Are you from whatever? You don't get that. You get no backstory of why it is this pool either. Are they on burial ground? Are they on Native American ground where a shit ton of people were slaughtered? I don't know. You don't know. I don't know. You just know this family is going through some turmoil, and going in the pool is basically the fountain of youth, but someone's got to die for someone to take that healing power. Like I said, I think the acting is okay. The children do fine. There's no horrible acting in this movie, but I feel sorry for the actors, which they get the script, which the writer and director are the same person, and they're like to the agent, maybe, like I said, maybe it's a completely different movie, but someone got involved with the producing and said, you got to make this really PG-13 to get that money because look at Megan 3 or Meg 3. Look at Friday Night Nights at Freddy's and all these Blumhouse movies did fantastic in 2023. So you got to keep this with that 2023 or 2024 formula and keep it PG-13. And I don't think that was a good idea with Night Swim. Overall, Night Swim 4DX, don't do the 4DX, first off. Don't do it. 2, if you're going to spend money, be respectful in a movie theater. Don't be fuckeries. That's my thing. And number 3, Night Swim, there was some good dynamics to it. We're like, oh, that could go there. That's very interesting. But I need to know a backstory. I'm a sucker for a good backstory. Even if it's a shitty backstory, at least it's something. This, you get no backstory except the dad was a baseball star. And I'm trying to think now of the baseballs. Like, why was there a baseball in the pool in the first place? And why is this toy boat come out of nowhere? You don't get answers. So Night Swim 4DX will receive a 1 out of 5 with Futons. He goes at 20%. Man, this is not a good way to start the movies whatsoever. But we'll see the critics and user scores for this one. And this is Kerry Condon. She was the one that was nominated for an Oscar, right? For Banshees of Inisherin. Wow. They got her to be in this movie. Fascinating. So critics were at 30% with 57 of them. Audience score none. No critic consensus. But I'm sorry. This was a dud for me. It didn't do anything whatsoever. Yeah. 2030. Chase out here with the Blue Futon. Like, comment, subscribe. One more things, Futontopia. You Buffton, thanks for watching. Have a great day. I don't care. Watch this tape tomorrow week from 1 30. For every single freaking one of you. It's one of those ones where it's like, there could have been something there, but there wasn't, and I'm drowning in boredom.